How you doing, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Wilde's Mailbox here at ESPNMilwaukee.com and ESPNMadison.com. We're back at Lambeau Field today as the Packers prepare for the Cardinals and the rematch from last week's regular season finale, now in the NFC Wild Card round. And today's question comes from Brian, who wants to know whether the Packers' personnel department has changed, resulting in their terrific draft in 2009, where they add B.J. Raji, they add Clay Matthews, they add Brad Jones, they add T.J. Lang, all players who contributed this year. And Brian, it's the same group. It's John Schneider and Reggie McKenzie, who are the directors of football operations, who are one level right beneath Ted Thompson, and then it's John Dorsey, who remains the college scouting director. But the reason I picked your question out of the group of questions we received is because it's timely in that there's some possibilities of some changes in that personnel group, and that Ted Thompson's staff may be different next year. John Schneider is going to interview with the Seattle Seahawks. He's one of 4 candidates for their vacant GM job after some changes there in Seattle. And those guys are also going to be considered possibilities for Mike Holmgren in Cleveland if he decides to go that direction. Mike Holmgren is interviewing Tom Heckert today, the general manager of the Philadelphia Eagles, for the GM job with the Browns. So that's certainly a consideration and more likely to be the hire. But if he decides not to go with Tom Heckert, you could see some calls placed to John Schneider or to Reggie McKenzie or to John Dorsey. John Dorsey and John Schneider both went to Seattle with Mike Holmgren when he left in '99. John Dorsey ended up going back here 1 year later to rejoin the Packers, while John Schneider ended up in Washington for a little while and then ending up back here in Green Bay under Mike Sherman. So there could be some changes in that staff, so I thought that question was pretty timely. We'll have some more Wilde's Mailbox discussions as the week goes on here as we prepare for the playoff game on Sunday back at University of Phoenix Stadium. If you have a question, you want to send it in, make sure you send it either via email at jwilde@espnmilwaukee.com or espnmadison.com, or you can always do it in Twitter if you can do it in 140 characters. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.